What's up, y'all? Welcome. I want to talk to y'all about something. I want to ask y'all a question. How many chicken wings you got in your pocket right now? Now I'm just playing. That's supposed to be funny. Every time I try to be funny, nobody laughs. But when I'm dead serious about something, folks be cracking up. I understand that when somebody says something real, there's going to be a reaction to it. But I'm telling you, story of my life. I be the only one laughing at my jokes. But that's okay, though. You know why? Because some folks, they try to insult people and then try to play it off as a joke. I don't think that's cool. Not only is that shady, that's just outright lame and cowardly. You know, some folks will try to pass off some disrespect or some insult as a joke, you know. And then I had caught folks doing that, not a lot though. I'm like, well, you knew that wasn't gonna be funny before you said it, so why say something like that? You just trying to insult me and get away with it without me addressing you because you're a coward. I didn't say all that, but I told people like that wasn't funny. Because if it was funny, why is there nobody laughing? You know what I'm saying? It's me and you here, a couple other people. You said what you said. You trying to say it was a joke, and then nobody laughed. You didn't even laugh at your own joke. You just trying to insult somebody. But anywho, that's besides the point. But on some real stuff, since I started talking about chicken wings, if you don't eat your chicken wings with blue cheese, I don't know what's up with you. Because ranch got played out back in middle school. Yeah, ranch. I know Americans love them some ranch, but man, if you eat some chicken wings, you gotta do it with blue cheese. I recommend you get you a 10-piece, 12-piece hot, or extra hot, and some blue cheese. And that's how you eat chicken wings. Yeah, but back to my video. I want to say something to people out there. Don't let this world make you feel like you're lost. I was watching an interview and this one dude was talking. He was talking about insecurities, and what he said was so true. I forgot his name, but he said, if you think that you okay, you good, then you good. It's when you start comparing yourself to everybody else in the world, that's when your insecurities pop up. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but some folks can't live with themselves because they constantly comparing themselves to somebody else. If you're that person, work on not doing that, because all you need is within you. And if you can't find what you need within you, then you need to look to God. If you can't get it from God, then you need to have friends and family that you can trust to tell you the truth. It's very important that you try to talk to people or surround yourself with people who you trust to tell you the truth, because that's exactly what you're going to need. And I'm telling you, as a person who spends a lot of time alone, the dangers of being alone when it comes to growth is that all I got is my thoughts. That's why I talk so much to people. And I only talk about real life because I need people to let me know what they think so I can learn from them. We're all limited in some ways because of what we know. We can only say, we can only do what we know, or what we've seen, what we believe, and what we feel. The more you know, the more you're capable of. Now, my point originally is that there's going to be people in this world that's going to try to minimize you. Some would do it out of jealousy and hatred, and some would do it because that's what happened to them. Most folks have no idea who they are as a person, so they can't give you nothing real. And I'm telling you, the younger you are, the more likely you are to experience it. When I was younger, when I was in my lower 20s, I found people who didn't like me because they were trying to make me be like them. And I couldn't listen to them because they had no idea who they are as a person. You know, I have not treated myself well all my life. You know what I'm saying? We could just chalk that up to being human. But I do make a conscious effort to live according to my soul. And for people who don't know who they are, they can't tell me nothing based on that. Because I'm trying to figure out who I am, and you can't help me with that because you have no idea who you are. So don't trip too much about people's opinions and fitting in with people and being accepted. Because most folks are just trying to make you like them because that's all they know. Which one is easier if you think about it, though? Which one is easier? You can either just do what other people tell you to do and reap the obvious benefits. You can let other people think for you. That way, when things hit the fan, you be like, okay, so-and-so told me to do it, so it's not really my fault. Or you could travel the path to self-discovery. Or you could try to live according to your soul. But then when you do make decisions, there's nobody to point a finger at except for yourself. Which one is easier, really, though? You could just go out there and just be like everybody else. Or you could really put in effort and try to be like yourself. If you try to be like everybody else, you'll probably cross paths with a person like me who's not like everybody else, then my speech will offend you. But if you live a life according to your soul, you have to deal with people trying to make you something that you're not. And they can't tell you what you're supposed to be because they don't know who they are. They can't even give you a general tips about life and how to live according to your soul. So that's my primary message. Don't get twisted up, because folks will twist you up. And then, like I said, when I was younger, more people tried that. Now that I'm older, I'm 29, but I look older, so people mostly leave me alone now. But when I was younger, folks was always trying to talk to me as if they could really help me out. They have no idea who they are. Most folks spend all day playing roles. They go to work, they're one person. They go home, they're another person. You know what I'm saying? When the kids are around, they're another person. When the kids ain't around, they're another person. When they go to the grocery store, they're another person. When they're walking down the street and they cross paths with strangers, they're another person. When they go to the gym to work out or they go to the park, they're another person. I'm telling you, people just be faking and playing roles all day, and that's the only thing they can tell you to do. It's hard, and that's what makes it difficult, because it's really hard to find. There's not enough real people in the world. And when I say real, I mean honest people. There's not enough people that you can really trust to tell the truth. I'm not talking about tell the truth all the time. I'm talking about there's not enough people in the world that if you speak, you could be comfortable feeling or knowing that they're not going to intentionally just tell you some bull stuff. Because that's what people do. They open up their mouth. They always trying to say what sounds good, because they be so worried that if they say something, how other people are going to judge them. They be too busy trying to worry about how other people are going to look. They're too busy worrying about how other people are going to look at them for them to just be themselves. The insecurities in this world is really, really, really real. Let me see. I'm missing something. I know I had something else to say, and it wasn't about chicken wings. I already said that. Oh, yep, here we go. Now, learning. Learning is I wouldn't say mandatory. It should be mandatory, but a lot of folks, they want to stay the same. Now, some people, they surround themselves with people who are dumber than them or a bunch of yes people. They surround themselves with people who will agree with them or too scared to argue back. You know what I'm saying? Or they surround themselves with people who don't really know nothing. Dumb people who really can't comprehend stuff, so they can't give out opinions anyway because they're stupid. Don't be one of those people. You know what I'm saying? Try to talk to people who have different opinions than you. You can disagree with people, and that's okay. Me personally, I don't argue with folks. We can have a conversation. We could, you know what I'm saying? Naturally, if you disagree with somebody, right? Whatever opinion another person holds, you will most likely feel the exact opposite. So that's cool. But I'm not about to argue and yell. And when I say things, I don't feel the need to convince people of anything. I just say what I say, and I let the truth land where it lay. Bars. I just say what I say. Let the truth land where it lay. Bars. Anywho's, but for real though, so don't be one of those people, because people do that out of insecurities. So folks will surround themselves with certain people, and so every time they say something, they'd be either agreed with or nobody will say nothing back, and then they go out and cross paths with somebody as smart as them or more smart than them, and then when that person disagrees with them, they be so shook and they get offended very easily. Too many people just can't even wait to be offended. You know, it's not about who's right and who's wrong. It's about acquiring knowledge, because knowledge is power, because the more you know, the more you can do. That's why knowledge is power. So with that being said, you're going to have to learn. How you learn in life, it isn't about textbooks. It isn't about speech. It's about difference. That's how you learn. You learn from difference. Different situations, different people teach you things. With that being said, outro.